As some of you may know, in November last year, my property got hit by a storm. It was a mini hurricane. It brought down 9 trees, and one of them came through the roof. The good news is that this week all the debris is gone, and I'm planning to rebuild the garden. The first step is to build a garden path. And how do I find out how to do that? The way people find out everything these days: YouTube.
Accurately lay out the position of the path using pegs and string. Using the string as a guide.
And then I
mark
made
the
my
edges
first
with a
YouTube
spade,
mistake.
and
I
then
could
dig out
not
a
help
channel.
surfing.
Today I'm going to be discussing how to unclog your toilet in a couple different ways.
This is a simple guide on how to open this, your average cardboard box.
When I made this chair, when I designed this chair, I wanted a chair.
2 ways you can improve your sense of humor. You can improve the content of your humor, and you can also improve the delivery of your humor.
Wait a minute. You mean like a blocked drain? Comedy is manufactured?
What I like to do at the Stand-Up Comedy Clinic is I like to break comedy down to a science, actually the scientific elements.
And we were like chimps in the dirt playing with sticks. What makes that joke is you got chimps, dirt, playing, and sticks. In 7 words, 4 of them are funny. What is it about the buffet? It does fascinate me. There's something about it that breaks down the mind, reason, judgment, portion, sizes, combinations. Nobody would go into a restaurant and say to the waiter, I want a yogurt parfait, spare ribs, a waffle, 4 cookies, and an egg white omelet.
Now you can just imagine Jerry Seinfeld sitting down with his pen and his paper, and he's writing a yogurt parfait, spare ribs, a waffle, 4 cookies, and an egg white omelette. That's funny. It's scientific. Now Jerry Seinfeld is a funny guy. The problem with this idea that you can put together jokes like this gives a lot of unfunny people false hope.
Oh, yes, right. I wanted to talk about my mother. Any of you have one of those?
20 seconds.
Where are you from?
Where I'm from here. Don't worry about it. That's not important.
I'm trying to give you some time.
Oh, you're trying to give me time. Thanks a lot. Sorry.
I'm not knocking the comedy clinic completely. It can hone your act. But before you do that, you've got to be a funny person and have funny ideas. Here's Sebastian Maniscalco. He's a funny man. He has a funny idea, and he hones it.
I got friends that brag about how green they are. You go to their house, they're like, look at the light bulbs in my kitchen. I'm saving 53% on my electricity bill because I got green light bulbs. I go, yeah? I can't see you.
So here's another very funny man, Brian Regan. The premise of this monologue is that he hates people who are those loudmouth guests at dinner parties.
I wish I was one of the 12 astronauts who have been on our moon. They must love knowing they can be anybody's story whenever they want. They can sit back quietly at a dinner party while some other person, some me monster's doing his thing, and let him go. Let him run with the line while you be quiet. Oh, really? Let him have his moment. Yeah, I'm a big traveler. I have my business. I got my own global enterprise I got to check on. Driving in the Autobahn because I keep a fleet of sports cars over in Zurich. There's a Swiss account that I got to check on. Mount Kilimanjaro expedition, might have to cancel that. Runways in Aspen are a lot shorter the first time you go in there. The Pacific Rim Company, we're going to try to take that over. And global enterprise. I walked on the moon.
The line I love in that is runways in Aspen are much shorter the first time you go in there. It's a beautifully developed monologue. But at the root of it all, as I say, it's actually funny. So here's Stephen Fry meeting his match on a Parkinson program where he shared the show with Robin Williams. Now remember, in this clip, Robin has no idea what Stephen Fry is going to say. Stephen Fry just announces that, did you know, like Stephen Fry does, did you know that there is a small island which is called Tivoli and has the domain name .tv. And from that, they have constructed their whole economy. They make money on selling the domain name.
So the nearby islands of Rumbalumba or whatever are really thinking, why can't we call it Island Com? Yeah, Island is www. Yeah, www long time before that with the island of the stuttering people. And the island of Com and the island of www. Come on, give me dot. What's the island of dot. Every time you use a dot, you can pay us money. And a dot, di ba www.com, com. Slash. What's the name? At. The island of At. Where are you? Atco.com. Thank you, I love you too.
That's an extraordinary facility with words. But you know, when you are a funny person, you don't need words.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Tommy Cooper. There's too much emphasis these days on wordplay, on jokes. Funny is being forgotten. Since I've been in the States, I've discovered two people who I think I can genuinely say are comedy geniuses. That's overused words, but there you go. One of them is Don Knotts, and I think I'll do something on him in a few weeks' time. The other one is Tim Conway. He appeared on the Carol Burnett show regularly, and he used to improvise a lot of his own material because he was a genuinely funny man. Here he is playing a trainee dentist.
Boy, this is gonna hurt. Doctor, if it's gonna hurt, please give me something to kill the pain. Yeah, okay, well, got some Novocaine right here. Just, hold on a minute, let's see how this works here. Okay, Novocaine, here we are, Novocaine. Take a firm hold of the hypodermic needle, right. There'll be a little bit of pain, and then numbness will set in.
And Carol Burnett said that Conway improvised so much that a lot of the time nobody knew what he was going to do next. As I say, a genuinely funny person. And in this sketch, you'll probably notice that Harvey Korman, who's sitting in the chair, doesn't know what's going to happen next
I'll
either.
just give you a little shot here. Yeah, I'll be right with you.
So let's put in a plea for more kinds of comedy, not just stand-up, but sketches, and a lot more physical comedy. But in order to do funny, you've got to be funny.
I think we're on a winner here, Tree. All right? Play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool, you know what I mean?